Welcome. I'm glad you made it to the mat with me for this yoga mini. We're going to start off on our back. We'll end standing and ready to walk into our day. Create your atmosphere with incense, music, gather any little supports that you would like, and join me. Coming onto your back body, either your arms to the sides or on the abdomen. And please tune in, bringing your attention with your eyes up and in, third eye point. Lightly connect the tip of the tongue at the roof of the mouth, softening through the rest of the face and jaw. And come into Ujjayi, ocean sounding breath. Gather 3 breaths, rising and settling with awareness. Asking, is there more? Seeking the gap between inhale and exhale. Continue with your attention on breath as we take it into more core action, compression and expansion. The next time you are exhaling, firmly engaging the belly down towards the spine, anchoring low back into the floor. You might feel your pelvis tilt up, emptying, until there's nothing left. Soften and allow yourself to be breathed. Exhaling compression, anchoring deeply through the core, remaining soft in the neck, rolling the head side to side. Inhaling, and when you witness there's nothing left, sip in that last little bit. One more round. Planting the hands onto the earth or bending the elbows, the hands splayed towards the sky for starters. Bridge pose, feet beneath the knees. Inhaling, slow, deep and wide. Exhaling, press the hips up. And you might inhale and descend or just hold. 3 deep breaths into the ribs, the chest, the belly. Perhaps you're adding yoga mudra arms, extending the fists towards the heels, fingers interlaced. Exhaling, slowly descending. Happy baby. Bring the knees towards you and then to the sides as if you wanted to bring them towards the mat to each side of your ribs. Clasping at the blades of the feet or the big toe, ankles, or using a strap. Shoulder heads anchor, deep belly breath. Letting the breath move your body. Being curious where you feel the stretch, the massage of the breath. And then sliding the hands towards the calves for a little support and freedom. Coming into half straddle. One heel in towards the butt, the other leg extending. And switching, breathing slow, deep and wide. You might be adding rolling of the ankles, flexing and pointing the feet. It's an awesome self-massage you're creating. And releasing. Plant Plant your feet. One more time for bridge pose. We're going to add leg extensions. Slowly lifting one foot and extending through the heel. This is awesome for stabilizing the low back and really supporting you through everything you're going to bring your body to today. Soft gaze, soft tongue, abiding breath. And release. Extend the left leg along the floor, right knee in, release wind pose. Shoulder heads are anchoring, feet are flexing firmly. Deep inhale, expanding the abdomen to the thigh, and deep exhale, drawing in again. Another long inhale. And on the exhale, release that right arm and assist the knee in coming to the left in spinal twist. If this doesn't feel good in your body, bend both knees. Otherwise, using the left hand to kind of anchor that right knee. And playing with your back arm and perhaps even the direction of the head. Breathe deeply. Spinal twists naturally resist our deep breath, and so we've got to be committed as we inhale, inviting in more and more. There's always more space created when we do so. Last one here. Inhaling, return to center and switch. Left knee in, right leg extending, shoulder heads anchoring. Deep abdominal breath, Ujjayi. There should always be movement in the posture because of the breath's impact. Notice what the breath is doing in your system. One more long inhalation, and then releasing that left arm, guiding the right hand to the knee to take it over to the right. Releasing the left arm, let the hand rotate to the ceiling, and perhaps even encourage your gaze in that direction. You might be sweeping the arm overhead, back out behind, and noticing the impact of your deep inhale. Long inhale, back to center, and release. One long breath. Coming onto your hands and knees, preparing for pigeon pose. If you prefer pigeon on your back, you'll go there first and then join us for later poses. Bring that right knee behind your right wrist and then slowly come on down to your forearms, or perhaps stacking the fists for the forehead, or perhaps your head comfortably settles on the mat today. You might be just doing slow, deep breaths here. You could also be doing deep releases of breath through the mouth on the exhale with a sigh or a whooshing release of any stagnation. Inhaling, come on up to release that side. You can do so on your left knee or by coming into dog, and take that right leg, maybe kicking it and rotating it. Bringing the left knee behind the left wrist. Finding your just right position, ideally with the head having some support. Again, allowing breath to move you like an object bobbing on the waves. Slowly rising up to release the pose, shoulder heads anchored, either table or downward facing dog to release that left leg with a kick or a rotation. And then returning to your table pose for thread the needle. There's always the standing version if you prefer. Inhaling, sweeping open through the right arm and following with your vision. Exhaling, sweeping down and through, coming onto your right shoulder. Let the breath move you again. Inhaling, sweeping up. Is there more? Exhaling, sweeping down and through. Nice core support. Last time to hold. And as you hold, you might have your left hand just in front of the face, rotating, pressing you more deeply on the exhale. You might be clasping your right wrist and drawing it away. It's as if you're drawing your front body into your back. Feel that marvelous massage. Big inhale, exhale, release. Plant the hands. Inhale, left arm sweeps up. Is there more? Exhaling down and through. Inhaling, initiating the motion. Exhaling down and through. One more to hold. The right hand might be in front of the right face or clasping that left wrist to pull away. Always giving the breath room. One more. Big inhale and exhale, returning to your table pose. We're going to go directly from here into forearm plank. So coming down onto forearms, rounding into your cat back, and stepping back 1 foot at a time. You can also come directly down to knees. Notice where you're at today. Find a place where it's just really good work. You can feel yourself getting stronger, you can feel some quivering, but nothing hurts. If you'd like more intensity, walk those forearms forward. We should be able to breathe and enjoy it and find the gap. Hope you feel some heat too. Let's do one more long breath. See if you can lengthen the spine a little more. And exhaling, release. I'm inviting you back into forearm plank for some little add-ons. Your choice, of course, you can just do the classic that we worked in a moment ago. Otherwise, coming on up, find that just right position, knees or feet. See if you can walk the elbows forward and have it still feel just like good work. Then on your feet, if you can, release 1 foot at a time, reaching for the wall behind you. Yeah, feel that core getting involved. Beautiful diagonal work. Next option is to bring your right knee towards your right tricep. Hold, empty, empty breath. Inhale, return plank. Big breath. Exhale, left knee to left tricep. Empty, empty. Inhale, return. You might do another round or just hold regular, or perhaps you've already come out. And releasing back to your child's pose. Take those knees nice and wide and settle. Really tune into your breath, tune into what you're creating. Also, at this point in your practice, you might have been able to notice if there are any challenge points, places that are tight that need some loving attention, and that you want to be careful of. We're going to be moving into downward facing dog and some lunging, so please find just the right versions of those poses for yourself. Extending those hands and arms forward, reaching them away from the butt. You might even give a little wiggle. Nice long inhale. Exhaling, core support, cat back, curl the toes under, and send the hips up and back, downward facing dog. In our first few breaths here in downward dog today, let's see what's there. We might want to pedal it out, explore the back of the leg, Achilles tendon, hamstring, and so on. And also check that the shoulder heads can anchor down the back and the neck is relaxed. Soft gaze between the feet. Slowly take the right leg flying. Bend the right knee and perhaps rotate open through that right hip. You could also even add a little opening of the chest as you look under your right armpit. Exhaling, slowly bring that right leg through, right foot plants in a low lunge. Now to plant that left foot flat, right hand comes inside the right foot and open on up with that left arm. Good, let's exhale and close a little bit. Inhale, reopen. Each time you're doing this, pressing your pelvis towards that left edge of the mat. One more time. Exhaling, release. Plant the hands, step back, reduce the swoosh. Taking the left leg flying. Feel the engagement of the arms, shoulder heads anchoring, and make sure that the core is drawing into your back body. Bend that left knee, an invitation to open up through the left hip, perhaps even looking under your left armpit. Exhaling, slowly neutral, bring that left foot forward, right foot flat, left hand plants inside of the foot. Alternately, you might be coming up elbow to thigh. Inhale, sweeping open through that right arm, and exhale, come a little more neutral. Inhaling, open. You can even come up on your left fingertips if you want a little more space. Exhale, return. Last one. Powerful ujjayi, powerful core support. Plant the hands and step back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, exhale, sigh. Invitation to jump or step forward. Ragdoll front of the mat. Inhale, root and rise. Exhaling, prayer hands. Bringing your arms down to jet airplane. Join me in 3 sweeping breaths. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, squeeze them down into jet airplane. Shoulder heads anchor, shoulder blades squeeze. Twice more. Last one, inhaling up, exhaling, prayer hands. Connect with your heart space. Is there any intention you'd like to take with you as you move into life off the mat? Thank you so much for being here today. Namaste.